Alright, once again, hello, it's Rookman here for Animate Me, and I hope you're having a lovely day as I am right here. And today I want to talk about animation and illustrations. And so a lot of questions have been reaching me for the past weeks now, and a lot of people have been asking if it is possible for you to learn how to create animations without being an illustrator. Hold up. The answer is yes. Why? Because right now we do computer generated images for animation, depending on the software you're using, so it makes it easier for you to create animations without being a perfect artist or being good at drawing in any way. So yes, with time you get to learn how to create your own illustrations and your own style, because you will have to now want to tell your stories in your own specific way. But for a start, you need not be a great illustrator or even know how to draw to create animation, because if you are using softwares like Moho Studio, Toon Boom and Blender, you will just trace out images that you download from the internet, or you can commission an illustrator to come up with the ideas or the concept that you have in your head. Then all you have to do is just recreate them with your software. So the main thing you'll be doing is tracing, then adding bones to create your character, because these vector images are generated. But not except you want to create your animation using the traditional style of animation, which is 2D traditional animation, where you have to draw frame by frame for your animation to take place. So there you need to really understand how to draw properly and how to create images in your own way. But if you are not going to do that, all you have to do is just trace out the images once, then you add bones to it and you are done. So a lot of people may not agree with what I'm saying, but it really doesn't matter, because when I started, I was not a great illustrator myself. When I started using Moho Studio, I had to learn how to draw, though I was a bit good at drawing on paper at first, so I had a basic idea. So a basic idea is really what you need, and as time goes on, once you get used to the software, once you know how to use your tools properly in Moho Studio, you find out that it's really easy to start creating animation, because animations is more about creating the motions and not much about the drawings. The drawings are basically for the illustrators. So animation is usually a teamwork, but because of the way we live in the 21st century, and computers have made things a lot easier, so you see an animator would draw and at the same time still create animations for his work. We're happy for that though, but for you to start animation fully, you really do not need to be a wonderful artist. As time goes on, you find that you have to learn how to create your own art, and you can go further and study more courses on how to draw properly and make sketches and do storyboards and stuff. But for you to start, what you really need to know how to do at first is understand the software, understand the tools. First of all, you pick a software, then learn how to use the software, and whichever course you are learning from will help you learn how to create animations on your timeline, use keyframes, and do some specific and basic drawing and tracing, and understanding the principles of animation is most important also. Then before you get into the drawing part and all those other stuff, once you know all those things, once you start learning how to draw, applying your drawing, your sketches to your animation, it becomes very easy in the long run. So yes, you can actually start creating animations without being a very good artist, illustrator or whatever. So it doesn't matter what type of animation you want to learn. It could be 3D, it could be 2D, it could be stop motion. Understand the principles of animation, understand the software you have chosen to learn how to create animations. Then every other thing starts to fall in place as you go ahead. Most people come to you and tell you that, oh, I want to create an advert, I want to create a short story. They are not thinking about the audio for that, they are not thinking about the storyboards for that, they are not thinking about the illustrations for that, they are not thinking about the whole lot of things for that animation to be created. And when you start lacing those things out, those are the work that are to be done. And sometimes most animators take up all that job because they are familiar with most softwares that they use, and this makes the job much more harder for them, and many a times clients don't pay enough for you to do that job. But that's a whole different story entirely. I'm just trying to elaborate so that you understand that you need not have some specific skills before you start learning how to create animations. So if you are satisfied with that and you want to kick off your animation game, check out the links below and start out with whatever software you want. On this channel we teach Moho Studio. Moho Studio is what we've been using to create our animations and tell beautiful stories. So check the links out. If it's something you're interested in, get it started. So see you in the next video where I'll elaborate more on storytelling for animation. Thank you very much. Do subscribe.
Look, I never really had love before. I just wanna make